We are in the northern region of Israel. Very close to here are Edmundo, Lebanon, and Syria. And we started this morning with the Voices group. We are in the last group of 2025, the Voices group. A group of brave people who dared to close out the year. Before going back to their homes and celebrating Christmas in their countries, they decided to come to the land of Israel. Brave ones. A group of brothers from the United States, Guatemala, Mexico, and some from Chile. Lore, you're here with me. Lore, where else are they from? Lore.
From Cuba, yes, from Cuba.
Yes, from Cuba, and well, from some places. From some places around here they come, and we are here today. We started this morning in, what's this place called?
Bathrooms.
We're in Baños. And here we have a very interesting story from the Bible, one of the many interesting ones in the Bible, which is found in the book of Matthew, chapter 13. From then on, it says it's Jesus. Calls his disciples, calls to this place. If he had to do it walking, let's calculate. They had to walk a lot, possibly for about 3 days with few stops. Look, Lori, we're there. What you see behind Lore, there's that cave. I'll step out.
Me.
We both step out there too, that cave.
A kind of creepy place. Yeah, well.
Known back then as the Gate of Hades, but expensive. It was a cave. What was it? Let's find out and show you. Here's a kind of explanatory image of what this looked like. Back then. In the Bible, it's known as Caesarea Philippi. Caesarea Philippi. And look, there. I'm going to show you up on the wall. Like windows carved into the rocks. Yes.
Back in the old days, at that time, they were small temples. Altars were made because of that, and that's how it looked.
The sanctuary of Exacto.
Was like a center of pagan worship. No, obviously, and with multiple gods and altars.
Of this so-called Pan.
And in the era where we are here.
Exactly. That's the cave.
Before there was the construction, right? But this is how it looks today. Don't you think it's nothing?
No, nothing.
But back then, when everything was routine, it was always the same whenever they saw something that was different. And even more so, this one was far away, tall. So it's like they add that element of mysticism to it. And well, that's when the stories began. Those about the gods and to make them.
You could even call them idols.
Right? And to worship those people and those images. And well, they started to gather a lot here on this side.
You couldn't really say that this is the place. Like, it just ended up completely gone, vanished into nothing in archaeology, in history. It's like the spiritual part also disappeared.
Yes, of course.
But actually, it didn't move. It just changed places. Because these same gods who were in the past confusing people, telling them to hurt their bodies, kill themselves, eat animals, or worship animals, and similar things, they moved to other nations and continued doing the same elsewhere. So these spirits didn't die, they just moved somewhere else. And here, well, it was like the biggest pagan center of that time. In fact, we said that there's a branch of Judaism. I don't know if you knew that, huh? Dolores, they say that according to the book of Genesis chapter 6, were those famous Nephilim in some translations, giants in others.
This is something new that I heard, that it might have been
That they descended here.
that they descended here.
They descended?
Of course, it makes a bit of sense now that I say it again with all those things.
mystical.
and of the gods, these idols.
And here they were, like the daughters of God, the beautiful women, huh? Isn't it true women and God's daughters are beautiful? Yes, each has unique beauty. But back then, that's how they translate it, because those men came to seduce them.
One day we had to do this,
To clarify, we're conducting a study on that.
because honestly, there are some things that aren't quite right.
It's a very, very, very interesting study, very thorough. Yes, of many.
Many, right? Many routes. There are many paths,
Yes?
right? There are many beliefs, aren't there?
Yes, but it's very interesting. Genesis chapter 6, where it says that the sons of God come and connect with the daughters of men, right? It is said that they are angelic beings and that they are part of the fallen angels, and it can be connected with Peter. The apostle also talks about them. Many talk about them in the Bible. There's a whole story about it. We can do a study on that and give a good explanation. But yes, those eventually ruin God's plan. And then, what happens as a result of that is the flood. And where it says that there was so much wickedness, and that Noah, finally, he ends up finding grace before God, so he can continue with the initial plan that he had. No male and man, no mixing. It's strange that from there also came the giants, those who had strength, who had more powers. Well, you could even make a really strange movie about that. Anyway, we're gonna go through this whole area.
Why not do a panoramic shot to the other side so we can see it now?
Panoramic shot of the other side? We'll be touring the entire northern area. This group specifically, some people will say, I was in the choir group and I wasn't there.
Oh, well, because it rotates, and the places rotate too.
What we do is we don't repeat. The tours aren't repeated. There's always something new. So when someone says, but I was with their group, now I want to go with others. No problem. You have the freedom to do it, but don't think that if you sign up again, you'll see the same places. You visit the traditional must-see sites, but we always include something extra. This is one of those additions. And what's more, in a little while we're going to show you something else that we're also going to add to the program, and so on. We keep adding little things to the program. Alright, so let's give you a panoramic view.
A panoramic view that looks good.
Everyone from here.
Exactly.
We continue from here, showing you a little more of the northern area of Israel. Here we go.